just going to attempt going to Reefton today, even though it's like around 3 o'clock, just after 3 o'clock. I'm just going to attempt it anyway. I'm going to see how far I get tonight. If I don't get very far, I'll just walk back into Richmond. And then I'll definitely go first thing in the morning. And for me to save the charge on my phone, I'm just going to have to turn it off until at least maybe get to Greymouth, Reefton. I might just film this scene and then go and finish charging the phone up. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'll just see what. Yeah, it's a bit overcast today. Just left Richmond. I was going to go last night, mainly the introduction. That's what I've said. It's doesn't always depend on it. Depending on where people are going, especially too, like if one's going right through to Reefton, or there's a bit some going through to Christchurch. I might go either way, so I'll make that decision along the way, depending if I can get rides anywhere. Yeah, I'll see. Field is 11 k's away, Murchison 112, Westport 207, Christchurch 400. Yep, according to the green sign. Doesn't give me an idea how many k's Reefton is. Wakefield now. I'm just about to go through the village and I'm going to sit down, and then I might just try getting a ride on the other side of the Wakefield, and if I don't, then I might attempt to hike back to Richmond. Way out here without a ride, and no one really come back into Richmond when I went to Wakefield. It just wasn't liking the chances of getting a ride to Reefton, and there would have been a good chance I may have ended up had to camp out somewhere along the way, and yeah. Didn't like it, yeah, because of the raining today. The rain must have rained overnight. It did rain overnight. It looks like it's going to be raining today as well, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye on the weather for today. Probably may be stuck in Richmond for the weekend, so I'll just keep. Hopefully it clears up for tomorrow, and I'll get going probably first thing in the morning, around 7, 7:30 in the morning. I'll just try not to get the phone tonight, keep it off for the night, and then once it's right, I'll switch it on, and just hoping there is a library in Reefton, so I can get down there. I'll probably be closed down tomorrow. I'll just get the times off the net, if it is open. On Sunday, then it'll be okay. Then I can upload video and then get going to Christchurch. Plans have changed. I was gonna go start hitchhiking down to Reefton today, but then I decided against it, and so I made plans. I sat at Richmond Library for the morning. Then when that closed at 1 o'clock, I decided that I'd wander back over to Nelson City. So over to at least the main part of the city anyway. To me, Richmond is a flash apart, and I do say it's part of Nelson, or the Nelson area anyway. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a quiet night here in the city. But just behind me is the cathedral here in Nelson. Yeah, you can probably see it. It's on top of a hill, and I'm just looking down Trafalgar Street, and it looks pretty dead at the moment. I'm probably gonna sit around for a wee bit, edit this video, get probably a few more scenes tomorrow, and then upload in the afternoon. Doesn't look overly lively here in town. It's probably just due to the fact all the roadworks back there, and yeah, it's not like how I remember Nelson and that, and it's like years ago, like back in 2011 and 12 and 13, Nelson was lively at this time on a Saturday night, and it's like, oh man, I think that's probably more to the fact that the cost of living's gone. It's quite high in New Zealand, and people just don't really have the money to spend. There's a few people. Petrol stations at the moment it's not operational, and I remember when it was, and it's quite crazy that they've got a place where it can be operated as a petrol station being not operational. And I know if you go further up this road to the past Trafalgar Street and go up to the next street, I can't remember the name of it. This is Halifax Street, street, and there's one up on the corner, not this coming up corner, but the following corner, right at more or less the end. So I'm not too sure if that petrol station is even operational. There'll be something to find out tomorrow. It's morning here in Nelson, and at the moment it's overcast, but I can feel a few spots, so it may rain today, or yeah, so it's going to be a bit hard knowing what to do. No, had a plan today. I was planning, or am planning on leaving for Reefton tomorrow. So that could be a duff now. It could be out the window. And funny thing is, that building over there used to be a pub, and the bit upstairs was accommodation. And they can't remember who took the building over, closed the pub down and closed the accommodation. I don't know if the accommodation part's closed or not, but it looks pretty well closed up to me. And the pub across on the other corner is closed, and that had accommodation up top, and I'm not too sure if the accommodation's still going. It's like these people who need accommodation, now you don't have accommodation at these two places. And yeah, just no one really uses their brains these days.
the street. Yeah, like all this roadworks, it's been going on since last year, and yeah, it's quite crazy that it's quite crazy how you got more or less the whole street closed off. But I'm going to a church service at the cathedral, Nelson Cathedral, Nelson Cathedral today. I'm just trying to
I'm on the way to Reefton today, 2 days after I planned to go. It's Wednesday today. Into a church service at the Nelson Cathedral on Sunday, and I run into a friend of mine and stayed with him for the last couple of days, and so kind of put me behind a wee bit. Highly behind, but I'll stay here in the house for another couple of days. So I'm on the way to Reefton today, and hopefully I can get some Wi-Fi down here so I can upload this video tonight. So I'll probably see in the next scene. It's probably going to be somewhere along the road or in Reefton itself. Yeah, I managed to get it right to Wakefield. So it's only like 8:30 in the morning, and I left Richmond about 8 o'clock, so that wasn't too bad. So sort of kind of now thinking Christchurch, but at the same time still aiming for Reefton. Yeah, sort of. I'm roughly about between 30 and 35 k's out of Murchison at the moment. Got to ride most of the way to the pub just back there. Now it's just making the decision where to, if I go to Nelson or Reefton. At this stage I'll probably be going to Christchurch. Yeah, it's just due to it looks like it could be raining. I was gonna do shoot some footage before I got a ride and to where I did, and it's a bit overcast here at the moment. There isn't much traffic on the road at all. Might just pop over to the rest spot for a piss or something. Hopefully I can get to Christchurch today. Made that decision to go to Christchurch, and I'll do Reefton on the way back up when I go to Greymouth, so then I can do all the west, mainly a west coast section of this trip near the end, but I am capturing some west coast stuff as I go to Christchurch. I go to Christchurch instead, so I'm going to leave the Reefton episode into later on into the series, heading towards Christchurch. Looks like it's around about 92 k's to Lewis Pass. Hamner Springs is about 166 k's away. Christchurch is about 280 k's away, according to the sign up here. And yeah, hopefully I can get there tonight, or today anyway. Yeah,
So it's all good. Good. I'll get a look on this bit. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it right at the moment, so yeah, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, especially when you've got to walk up to this. Yeah, I'm on State Highway 65 at the moment. Yeah, so it's back to the east coast. Because I didn't really want to risk staying in Reefton with it being a possibly rainy day tomorrow. Looks like a few trucks of it, a few vehicles of it. And there isn't really many areas along this way where cars can pull over. And there isn't really much traffic on the road, as you can see. Well, not heading south to Christchurch anyway. And there's none heading north. Hopefully I'll get picked up. Oh, there's a couple of spots here cars can pull in. Just over there, but it's on the northbound lane. Not the fucking side I want, you know. I need to stop somewhere to have a bloody bit of a break. And yeah, well, this video's getting quite a bit, so it's going to go through Spring and Spring Junction, and I'm now a little bit more closer to Christchurch. I was hoping that people were going to go, once you gave me a ride to Springs Junction, I was going to go to Christchurch, but they were going to call into a farm, but hopefully they probably see me again. Hopefully I can run into them again. I'm going to see how many kilometres it will be to Christchurch, and I probably might have to stay in a particular place. Yes, past. Yeah. Yeah, fucking. It's about, yeah. I might have to. Depends on what time I get to get a second ride. Yeah, yeah. Culverton's about 111 k's away, and Christchurch is around 209 k's. So that's not too bad. I'm on State Highway 7 now. So there we go. Springs Junction right in there. But that's going to kind of need to kind of get to. Doesn't say how far. Just walking into towards the city in Christchurch. It's 8 o'clock now, so I left Nelson around about 8 o'clock this morning, so about 12 hours to get where I am now. I'm currently in Sockburn. Yeah, currently in Sockburn, walking towards the city, so I'll be in the city within the hour, and I'll do the last scene when I get into the city itself. yeah, it's got my suspicion notice. I was just mumbling to myself just then, looking at one of the car yards. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what's changed and stuff around here. Well, that's concluding this video, the mission and a half video. Yeah. If you like that, subscribe if you like it. But yeah, mission and a half that was yesterday, and I was buggered. And then I'm not too sure how many videos I'm going to do here in Christchurch itself. Once I've uploaded this video to YouTube, I'll make a decision when I start filming the next video. I'm going to just have a rest after yesterday. So yeah.